Bring back rock.
Hey everybody, it's Dean. Welcome to Bring Back Rock. First off, right off the top, I just want to say thanks to anybody that supports this channel in any way. It really does mean something to me, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please consider it. Thanks. All right, today we're talking about a band out of Texas. Texas has given us some great things. The Von Erich Wrestling Family, Nolan Ryan, Buc-ee's, Bowling for Soup, and this band, Dangerous Toys. Now, you probably know about Dangerous Toys. They had success right out of the gate. But that was not the end of the story. As a matter of fact, today they're still getting together and doing shows once in a while. I'm going to tell you a little bit about their history, a couple of interesting anecdotes, play you a little music samples, and then I will catch up with you at the end of the video. Dangerous Toys formed in Austin, Texas in 1987. But let's go back just a little bit. Singer Jason McMaster, the hardest working man in rock, was singing in the band Watchtower, who were prog metal trailblazers, not necessarily commercially successful, but very influential. He was in Watchtower and started jamming with some neighborhood friends and stuff in a cover band. Another band around town was Onyx. They were the house band at a place called The Back Room. The Back Room was kind of a famous Austin heavy metal club. There's even a documentary coming out on it. So anyway, Onyx was kind of the house band there. They were just an 80s hard rock glam band with a female singer who eventually split and took the name Onyx with her. So Onyx called up Jason to see if he'd be interested in jamming with them too. Why not? Still, he considered Watchtower his main gig. This was more for fun and on the side. They wanted to keep the name Onyx, but like I said, they couldn't because the female singer took it with her. So the Backroom calls him up, asks, are you guys ready to play again? Or let us know when you're ready to play. And they said, yeah, we can still play. What are you going to call the band? They just off the cuff said Dangerous Toys. They hated the name, but they figured they could change it later. Problem is, they got such a strong reputation as a live band right off the bat that the name stuck. They also started writing originals. Jason was writing his own music really for the first time. In Watchtower, he just sang the lyrics and music were written for him. An interesting fact, Jason McMaster got a call from Dimebag Darrell and Vinnie Paul's dad about auditioning and jamming with Pantera when Terry Glaze left. He passed on the opportunity, and a couple weeks later he got another call from Vinnie himself, but Jason chose to stick with Watchtower and this Dangerous Toys thing. Another band Jason was friends with in the area were the guys in Junkyard. He was friends with Chris Gates and went to high school with David Roach. Now, those guys eventually ended up singing background vocals on the song Sticks and Stones off of Hellacious Acres, which is Dangerous Toys' second record, but I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, so let's go back just a little bit. Two things happened very early. The band played the second ever South by Southwest Festival and were seen and offered a publishing deal. Also, a girlfriend of Jason's sent to the management company the latest Watchtower demos on cassette. Now, on side A was the Watchtower demos. On side B of that was Dangerous Toys Live, a recording of a live radio station broadcast of the Toys with 7 or 8 original songs. Those 7 or 8 Dangerous Toys songs are what caught the ear of management and eventually led to interest from 7 record labels, leading to a deal with Columbia Records. A deal for the band without really ever having made a demo. Jason had to leave Watchtower because within a year of playing with Dangerous Toys, joining in October of 1987, they were in the studio with legendary producer Max Norman, most famously producing for Ozzy, but also other bands we may love like Y&T, Savatage, Lizzie Borden, Loudness, Lynch Mob, Megadeth, you get the idea. They were recording their debut by October '88, 1 year later. The self-titled album was released in 1989. The band was Jason McMaster on vocals, Scott Dallouver on guitar, Mike Watson on bass, Mark Geary on drums, and Danny Aaron also on guitar. Now, the album was a hit, going gold and getting MTV airplay for Teasin' and Pleasin' and Scared. Scared was a tribute to Alice Cooper, as Welcome to My Nightmare was the inspiration for the lyrics. The album also introduced the band's mascot, a sinister-looking clown named Bill Z. Bub. Kind of a play on Beelzebub. Duh. A top Hollywood company was tasked with creating the character. when Jason saw what they came up with, he hated it. And he told management. So when they said, these are the best guys in Hollywood, you've seen them on movies, you've seen them all over town. Jason didn't care. He only cared about what they came up with, Dangerous Toys, and he didn't like it. He told them, I got a guy here that could blow them away. And they said, oh yeah, prove it. So he called up his friend, Tommy Pons, P-O-N-S, to draw the drawing, the mascot. Management said, yep, you're right. We're going with Tommy. Now, Tommy was a guy who would do artwork for bands around Austin. All right, so as the deadline approached for the cover art, Tommy still was trying to finish it, and he didn't get all the coloring done. So the Hollywood company we talked about earlier was sent what he had, and they finished coloring it. But when doing the coloring, they made one major mistake. If you look on the debut album, you look at the clown's ear. He's got an earring in it, kind of with the state of Texas, with the Texas flag inside of it. Well, you see on the Texas flag, the white stripe is on top of the red one, and on Bill it's reversed. Not cool if you're from the Lone Star State. Okay, so they're out there touring. They were pulled off the roads sooner than the band would like to make album number 2. Roy Thomas Baker, another legendary producer, Foreigner, Cheap Trick, Journey, Shy, and oh yeah, Queen, just to name a few, was tapped to produce. Hellacious Acres was released in 1991. The boys found themselves supporting the album on tour on the Operation Rock and Roll Tour, which had Metal Church, Dangerous Toys, Motorhead, Alice Cooper, and Judas Priest. With a change in the music scene, Dangerous Toys released their third album in 1994, staying true to their sound. They did have a member change, however, as guitarist Paul Adell from Dirty Looks replaced Danny Aaron. They released one more album, which saw a departure from the original sound. This was called The Artist Formerly Known as Dangerous Toys, and it came out in 1995. Now, around 1999, Jason McMaster was contacted about joining Skid Row to replace Sebastian Bach. Jason turned it down, though he thought he could write some great songs with the guys, but he felt he had his own band he was trying to figure out in this new musical landscape, and he thought he'd feel like a cover artist doing songs other people wrote and made famous. A few weeks later, Snake Sabo called him again just to ask, are you sure? But Jason stuck with his guns and stuck with Dangerous Toys. Dangerous Toys has released compilations and live albums and currently have 6 or 7 songs written. When they perform a new song, Hold Your Horses is usually in the set list. Now, Paul Adell, I said, was from Dirty Looks. He plays with Jason McMaster in Broken Teeth and in the reformed Dirty Looks, Adrenaline Factor, and most recently, he released Paul Adell's Scream Therapy album. Scott Dalhoover owns Ghost Machine Guitars, which are custom-made guitars. Mike Watson played in Broken Teeth, and he went back to school. He still plays with Dangerous Toys after leaving after recording Pissed. Now, Jason McMaster, as I said, is the hardest working man in rock. His bands include Broken Teeth, Dangerous Toys, Dirty Looks, Igniter, Evil United, and more, and he also has a podcast called Talk Louder. One more story before we go. Jason saw a band playing that blew him away in St. Louis called Broken Toys. Some of the band's fans were giving Jason a hard time and wanting him to change the Dangerous Toys name, as it was too close to Broken Toys. Funny, because Jason is in Dangerous Toys and Broken Teeth, and this band was Broken Toys. Anyway, they were amazing, especially the singer, who Jason says had it all. Everything. Now, this band was kind of a funk metal band, or funk rock band was kind of a thing, Extreme and Electric Boys, and this band. Now, he sold some industry people on them and got them a record deal. The band had to change their name, so they changed it to King of the Hill. I know there are some fans out there. They released a great debut with some great rock songs and 2 of my all-time favorite ballads. Anyway, so he helped get King of the Hill signed. And I also almost forgot to mention that they were on the Wes Craven 1989 horror movie Shocker on the soundtrack, which is a great soundtrack. If you're not familiar with it, check it out. It's got bands like Soraya, Dangerous Toys, Bonfire, a lot of good stuff on there. All right, that's it. That's Dangerous Toys. Let's listen to a few samples, and I will catch up with you at the end.
Woke up again in a stranger's bed. Heard a hunter's voice, I knew I was dead. Lovers under the cover, shaking and shocked. The blink of my eyes, been stabbed from the sun, yeah. Any kind of reason
right, so that was Dangerous Toys. Now, where can you find them? You can find them on the streaming services. It's all out there, including the live albums, all 4 studio albums. You can buy them they're not that expensive. I found all of them in one place or another for under $20, so not too expensive if you want to pick up the CDs. All right, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch up with you on the next episode.